Hi guys, it's Mary, and I am here to show you how I made some of my flowers. These are the flowers I'm going to show you how I made. I guess we'll just go ahead and get started, and I'll show you the punches that I used as I go through the different flowers. So we're going to start with the large one. So we're going to make that one first. And I used this large punch from Stampin' Up, and I don't know what the punch name is. So I'll try to look it up and put it in the comments below. So what I did was I punched the flower 5 times, and then I inked the edges, and I've already done that. I've got my other ones here, and then I took it with my little piercing mat or whatever and use my stylus tools. If you don't have the stylus tools for making flowers, you can use the backs of paintbrushes, pins that have nice rounded ends would work as well. So kind of whatever you have. And then I just manipulate the petals. You can go in a circular motion to work the petals, up and down, just kind of working the paper. Gives the petals a little bit of a curve down. And we turn it around. Then we turn it back over to where the front side is, and then I work just the center because I don't want that to be a bump. So there's the petal. I know some people spray their paper with water. The ink I used, I think it would just smear everywhere. So then I use just white glue. I'm sure you could use hot glue to make them. And then I just offset the petals. So you're going to offset the petals. Glue. Make that one a little bit more for the center. Glue. Just want glue in the center. Don't want to be gluing the petals in place so that you can then manipulate them and kind of fluff them up a little bit at the end. And then the center you can scrunch up more like I've done in my other one. This is one I just made. This is actually my second time video. It didn't work out the first time, so I made this one just a minute ago. This I'm going to leave flatter, and I'm going to make another flower for the center. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make this little flower next, and then we're going to use it in the center of that. You could use bling, flat back pearls, just about anything. So again, the top side down, I just go in a circular motion, kind of work with the paper a little bit. This flower I am making out of the Boho Blossom punch from Stampin' Up. I would say most of my flower punches are Stampin' Up, and there's that punch, so that's the Boho Blossom punch. And then again, just gluing those 3 pieces together. You could make flowers out of any one of those. So you could make a little flower out of any of those 3 punches, just the way I made all the others, or the way I'm going to make all the others, I guess. And then just into the center, I'm just going to give it some more, a little bit more dimension. Then I'm going to glue this little flower into the center of that larger one, like that, like that. And then if you wanted to, you could still add a little pearl or a piece of bling in there. Kind of like that. So that's using 2 of the different little flowers. So there's our 2 of them. And then the next flower that I am going to make is going to be this little guy. And I used this stamp from Stampin' Up. And again, I'll have to figure out what the name of it is. So I'll make this one, and I've already got those pieces punched, and I've got 4 of them. All right. I have 4 of them punched, so we'll just punch out another one. This is a piece of paper that I ran through an embossing folder. So I've got my 5th one, and again, just kind of working into the petals from the back, and then flipping it over and then working in the center for that, and then just glue and stack. Just offset them. This one doesn't necessarily want to offset as well because the petals aren't the same. The petals are a little bit different, so it may not be exact, but I think that's how flowers are. They're not perfect. The glue, like that one, for my top piece. This down. Glue for this guy. Push down, give it a little bit of, kind of raises up the petals a little bit, and then in the center of this one I'm going to use one of these little punches, and that's this little guy, which is a petunia punch. I'll be making a flower with that here in just a minute, and it came in a flower pack, 2 punches, so a daisy and a petunia punch. Came with that, and I believe that's EK Success that I got off of Amazon. So I'm just going to put that there in the center. Then again, you could add a little flat back pearl, which I think I'm going to do. This one. I can get it to go in there, right? All right, maybe. Never works when you're on camera. There we go. There we go. And that's just flat back pearls that I got from Dollar Tree. So there is that guy. We've got him done. So pretty much it's all kind of the same thing. So the next one I'll do is this little flower here, which is the Petite Petals punch from Stampin' Up. So again, I punched 5 of them. I think everything I punched 5 of except for the Boho Blossom, which was just a 3 flower. So I've got 4 all ready to go. And this one punched and inked. And then I just take whatever stylus and kind of work the petals, go in a circle so it's all kind of coming up, and then flip it over and then go into the middle. And you can push down. This is like the piercing mats that you can purchase from Stampin' Up or Stampin' Mats or whatever, but this actually came from the acrylic block case. Had these in all of the block slots. So again, just like everything else, we're offsetting the petals, pushing down, get the ink, get the glue sticking. Again, offset the petals. I'm gonna go down. they are pretty quick and easy to make. So you can push this one in a lot more than I did here. This one, I crumpled in that last petal more, and I didn't put anything in the center. And this one, I'm just going to put another little pearl in there. With a pearl, without a pearl. So there's that little guy. So what all have we made?